she's talked about it a bit herself with the changing format that we keep going on about the finals. I think this is kind of inspiring her this year to play the competition and try and get Spain through. To Budapest, to that week-long finale, because of course well, no one's experienced that before, but it's her one shot in a sense to experience that before she retires.
She's won 5 of her last singles matches, and if she wins 2 matches over the course of this tie, she will equal captain Anabel Medina Garrigues in 4th place, up against Misaki Doi, 28 years of age, the Japanese player, standing at 5'3" tall. An inch shorter than her opponent. She has taken part in 18 Fed Cup ties for her country. She has won 10 and lost in singles. She has won 1 and lost 2 in the doubles. Her ranking, as I mentioned, is 86. She did reach a career high of 30 in 2016. And with the earlier defeat of Naomi Osaka, a match that many would have expected Osaka to win, a little bit more pressure now on Misaki Doi.
Just a little for her, because as we know, comebacks from 0-2 down by nation, so they don't. Yeah, whatever the circus for Doi, it's always a key play. It can be tough to read that forehand as well. Just saw that a couple of times there, even on this surface. Suarez-Navarro struggling to read the direction. Quite a compact shot that she's got. Plays quickly as well. It's going to be, look at the whole Japanese team really here on the clay. Maybe can struggle with it a bit more. If we made this point, didn't we, Gigi, in the first rubber, Osaka and Sorribes Tormo. It's been played on a quicker hard court in Japan. It's a very different sort of shape to the tie. Here on the clay here in La Manga, it's very much advantage Spain at the moment.
Opportunity there for Carla Suarez-Navarro, taking advantage of the second serve.
Yeah, she'll look to do that as well. It's not, again, the strongest aspect of Doi's game. Can sit there in the box. A little bit disappointed with that. Suarez-Navarro not to take the point in the end there.
Yeah, that could prove to be important. 28 years of age against the 31-year-old from Spain, who's serving now.
Still one of the best players to watch as well on this this surface, Carla, with the single-handed backhand, that wave of the wand. As in any situation here, just looking to get her timing, get used to the conditions. What she does so well, very light on her feet, Miss Doi. Quickly made the space there to take that shortcut. Both of them really, the second serve is an area that can be attacked.
And early opportunities to get the break. And that's better first serve there from Carla Suarez-Navarro.
15-14.
First point she's won with the first serve. She's yet to win a point with the second serve. Aggressive play from Miss Doi breaks Carla Suarez-Navarro to 15, and Japan have the early lead.
Yeah, good start there, full of intent. Suarez-Navarro just struggling a little bit of timing on her forehand side here these first couple of games, allowing that ball to drop.
She won both her matches against the Netherlands in last year's playoffs, Miss Doi. She's been an important member of the Japanese Fed Cup team for a number of years now.
I've been saying across all the various levels they've been in of the competition. It's generally always been a feature. Construction as well, looking to probe away into Suarez's backhand side to create the space. Very good there at changing up the angle, Doi. Great shape on that one when she's got the time. It's a much better strike on the forehand side, more cover, more height.
And with it, her first break points of the match. Very early stages, just the third game, but a chance to get back on serve. And that's where we find ourselves with the
There's not many places in Europe you could play outdoor clay in February. She was thinking about it when this was when this was set up this tie. When obviously Spain, as the hosts, have the choice. They naturally want to play outdoor clay, but yeah, February in Europe could be risky in a number of other locations. I think do that.
I think we can say that.
Or downright stupid, actually. To
just not possible.
Yes.
Play from Suarez-Navarro, and as you mentioned, Guy, that swish of the wand from the Spanish player.
I missed that one, I think, personally, Gigi, when she is retired. And it's, for me, in the women's game, one of the shots on the WTA in the last 10 years, this one. It's just, I liken it to a wave of the wand. Beautiful timing and extension.
It's quite a damaging wand at that, isn't it?
It'd be like Harry Potter, you know, one of those spells or something. Cause all that damage. Fascinating matchup here, isn't it? I mean, Doi looking to take the ball as she does in any conditions. She's almost forgetting it's a clay court here, playing hard court tennis in the way she's shaping up. She's staying right on top of the baseline, just inside it, taking the ball so early. And then you've got Suarez-Navarro's defense, clay court skills. Interesting matchup, this one. Whether Doi can continue to operate at that level, whether Suarez-Navarro can start to find some holes in the game by mixing it up, playing with angle. We'll see.
Suarez-Navarro definitely settled. She was broken in her first service game, but looks a lot more comfortable out there now. Used to the conditions, played a couple of games. Back on serve. And as you say, Guy, I think this is going to be an interesting matchup between the two and how they approach this tactically.
Yeah, yeah. As you say, Suarez-Navarro just needing a few minutes to get used to the conditions. That's natural. But now into this, see whether Doi can continue to make hay with the forehand, as she did in those first 2-3 games. Had a few times, didn't we, in the first rubber, the players, Naomi Osaka doing that, just looking down that area just in front of the baseline. A couple of bounces, the ball maybe not coming through as that time Suarez-Navarro was expecting, hence the shank. Not going to get an overall from the umpire from their far end of the court. She just wanted a good look at it, Suarez-Navarro, nothing else.
Wonderful, took her time, watched it closely, Suarez-Navarro, and back behind her opponent.
Yeah, it's a shot. I think about Suarez-Navarro, how well she did on her career where she improved on hard courts, as this sort of mid-court, three-quarter length ball on the forehand side. She got a lot better in her career at putting that away. You know, the backhand is the one that always gets on the highlight reel, but actually through her career, when she's been top 10 in the world, it's that forehand has been the shot that's won her a lot of points, a lot of matches. Definitely the case with her opponent as well.
Yeah, an excellent forehand winner there from Misaki Doi, penetrating through the court. The point to keep us on for serve, and Japan just edging in front.
Again, we've seen this particular point a few times already, where Doi coming back to the centre position there, having played with height, played defensively on the forehand, but Suarez so good at skipping into her backhand corner, make the space. She wanted there, Doi, particularly deep from Suarez-Navarro. Unforced error there, and feel Suarez-Navarro now grappling with the Doi game, starting to come up with some answers. Those Davis Cup finals in November at the Magic Box in Madrid, I think, serving for further inspiration for her, because you could see the format as well, the week-long format, the World Cup of tennis. Of course, the Spaniards, if they make it through, won't have home advantage for that one. Oh! I really think she's young, going to miss this shot when it's gone. You know what they say. You know what they say in life, that you you take things for granted. I've never taken that shot for granted, but I think maybe a few people have.
You don't know what you've got until it's gone.
Yeah, I think it applies to that backhand of Carla's. Oh.
An important lead for her. She wraps up a love hold to consolidate the break and lead 4-2. It's damaging and dispiriting if you're on the end of that.
I always love Justine Henan's single-hander backhand side as well, but Carla, for me, was kind of the successor in that department, just for the beauty of the shot.
Justine Henin is the idol of Misaki Doi, because she said it showed to her that you don't have to be the tallest to get out there and have a good career and be successful at what you want to do.
Go there twice, and in the first one, any other conditions than clay, no way Suarez gets that back in play, but that's the challenge here for the Japanese team. Again, I mentioned it with Osaka earlier, but for Doi here as well, that you've got to reset sometimes and look to win a point 2-3 times over in these conditions. Able to do it there.
Yeah, it's a surface that requires patience. Still just the one breakdown if she can hold here, Misaki Doi. Back-to-back love holds, the first for Suarez.
No, it's been an extremely good career overall, and regardless of what she does or doesn't do this season, the farewell. She's been a wonderful personality as well. I mean, you speak to the other women in the locker room as well. She's one of the most well-liked. I mean, both of them out here, actually, to be fair. But yeah, Carla really well-liked. And I think there's always something to be said for that. Any industry that you're in, have the respect to your peers, and she'd have that. She did really well to keep that point going as long as she did. She was being tested and turned over a number of times. All the changes of height, direction. No, she's been a wonderful player. I mean, you touched on it earlier, Gigi, about Suarez-Navarro wanting to move on, try different things. I wouldn't be surprised to see her stick around the game, though. I mean, she's got a lot that she can pass on, particularly. We talk about the single-handed backhand, just the development of that shot in the women's game. Clearly, juniors are going to have a lot to learn from her about that. But also just the benefit of experience. A lot of the Spanish women stay around the sport, which I think naturally helps their continued success at the top of the game. I mean, we talk about Anabel Medina Garrigues at the moment. Conchita Martinez is around coaching. Wouldn't be surprised to see Carla around. Just maybe wants a little bit of time first of all, but then actually come back to the game and give back to the game in some way, because she's given an awful lot already in her career.
Yeah, she certainly has. And as you rightly say, she's got an awful lot to offer should she choose to stay within the game in some capacity.
Yeah, I'm not saying she will, but I just got a feeling that we'll see her. You see this with a few players that want a bit of time away and then actually realise how much the game means to them and come back.
Back-to-back love holds for Carla Suarez-Navarro. The game away from the first set for 5-3.
You know, this is terrific, wasn't it? Because she kind of sized up, stopped, and I thought, OK, I will actually play it, because I want to. He seems to have so much time, Suarez-Navarro, in her career on this surface. Very difficult to get her truly out of position. Amazing move, that natural timing that she's got.
Great use of the court from Carla Suarez-Navarro. 3 games away from the first set.
Yeah, a little bit frustrated with herself there because it's an opportunity, love 15, big return opportunity, and to put that long, that's the source of the frustration.
I picked up a little, as in literally her saying a little. Opening up the door now for Carla Suarez-Navarro to try and close out the set here. On the back foot there, Doi, after a blistering return of serve from Carla Suarez-Navarro. That sets up set point after 32 minutes.
Yeah, she's just improved her court position a bit as this set's gone on. Suarez-Navarro, see here taking this final one inside the baseline. That's not giving Doi the opportunity to get the first bigger strike. In. Subtle adjustment in the way she started the match. I think she was deeper in the court because she was trying to feel her way into the conditions. It clearly gave Doi more opportunity than she's getting right now.
Good play under pressure from Doi. Save a couple of set points. 1-2 punch off the serve from the 28-year-old, the world number 86 currently. The third opportunity as Doi thinks about throwing the racket into the clay for Spain and Carla Suarez-Navarro to take the first set. It's third time lucky for Carla Suarez-Navarro and Spain. In the driving set.
She's got to try and get the match back on her terms of engagement here, Doi, if she can. little bit fortunate there. Suarez not doing a great deal once at the net. Gave her the chance for the lob. That's good overhead she's put up, and it's going to turn around quite quickly here. It's a shame for Doi. A lot of good work to that. She likes the drive volley as well.
Just would have seen the on-rushing Suarez-Navarro at the corner of her eye. Just like that, love 40 becomes deuce.
She was a bit frantic on those break points, Doi. A bit over-eager to take one of them. And play as patiently as she'd done in bringing the break points up. Much better point all round. More margin built in.
And there's just the start that Japan wanted and needed to this second set. Suarez-Navarro's serve is broken, and Japan have the advantage, 1-love in the second.
Yeah, rough first round draw that was to play Stevens at the French. Of course, former finalist there. Had so much time, and she did there. Felt that Suarez that time rushed that slightly. Had a bit more time than she thought. Zenzel is down to have a look at this.
First venture from the chair today. Chair umpires, Emmanuel Joseph in rubber 1 and Louise Asmar Engzel for this match. Doi against Suarez-Navarro.
get a timing point a bit better that time. Suarez-Navarro initially pushed back by the length of Doi, but this one dropping a little bit shorter into the strike zone.
She was unable to hold on to the break in the first set, Doi. She's got points now to consolidate and have that early advantage in the second set. A couple of times the net has worked in favour of the Japanese player. That's an important hold for Misaki Doi because it consolidates her break. Early stages of the second set.
I just think here Suarez-Navarro lost a little bit of intensity at the start of the second set and punished for it. Wasn't quite where she was in the first set after the needing those first couple of games to get her timing together. It's allowed Doi back into the match. Love the previous backhand there because she wasn't actually in prime position. So strong through the elbow, the forearm, right there to get the control. And then quickly into position to put this one away. Yeah, it's much better how she started the match. Another point played on her terms. Able to get forward. It was the previous ball again that did the damage, where she was inside the baseline, took it earlier and allowed her to get forward, further forward.
That line, Misaki Doi, some great play from the Japanese player now.
I was about to say she deserves the good luck. I mean, if she's caught the line there, and it seemed to deviate off it like it has caught the line, yeah. But again, the work she put in prior to that. Dominating the point.
The slimmest of edges. But in is in. That's what a bother now for Carla Suarez-Navarro. A point away from going a double break down in this second set.
She was living dangerously there. And Doi lining up for the line forehand. Surely was sensing the double break. Just couldn't quite get the ball out of her opponent's reach though. Here, drive volley, didn't do enough with it. And let Suarez back in.
Look up to the chair, but I don't believe she was able to clip a little bit of the line on that occasion. So it's game point Spain. Yeah, really good hold for Carla Suarez-Navarro. She was a point away from going a double break down, but she holds serve. And still Japan.
That's massive there. I mean, how close Doi was to a double break, looking back on the previous game. That line forehand and then the drive volley, which didn't quite do enough with. Could have so easily been 3-love. No question though, she's playing more points on her own terms again in the second set. Yeah, okay, she didn't get the double break, but she's still on top here. Has to tell herself that. In control of more of these points than was the case through a large part of the first set.
Nice angle found by the Spanish player. Changing it up a little.
Yeah, just looking for that pathway up that sideline, as you suggest. Content to play with good depth for most of that rally, and then just opened up. Found the angle, as she can so often do from her backhand side. Just comes round the outside of the ball. Lands it a bit shorter in the court. Yeah, more difficult there because she couldn't get set. She was kind of running into the shot, taking the backhand on the run. Suarez-Navarro, even for someone with her skill set, difficult to pull that shot off. Intriguing period in the match, this.
An opportunity for Suarez-Navarro to get back on serve. First break point in set number 2 for the Spanish player. She converted 3 of the 5 that she had in the first set. Suarez-Navarro went on to take that first set by 6 games to 3. This to get us back on serve. A disappointing way for Miss Doi to give up the break of serve, which means we are now all square, 2 points apiece, 2 games apiece.
Yeah, same again, isn't it? Doi double faulted to be broken back in the first set. Again, the serve letting her down, and again, Suarez-Navarro, difficult start to a set, and now looks to, from her point of view, hopefully looking to draw a line under that, move on.
Been a great response from Doi to being broken. Mixing things up, throwing in the drop shot.
Yeah, again, getting Suarez-Navarro on the move here. And this wasn't the obvious play. So doing that, I think Suarez expecting another big forehand. With the drop shot, as you say, was clever.
The rustling of tracksuits throughout this match, because we are outdoors. It is February. It's around 15 degrees in La Manga in Murcia in Spain right now.
As we were saying earlier, that Spanish naturally so adamant they wanted to play this on outdoor clay to maximise their chances, as they're totally entitled to do.
So it's bring a jacket, bring a scarf.
Yeah. Small price to pay.
Tomorrow is due to be better, into the 20s and no cloud and just space for the sun to shine down. She had to do an awful lot of scampering, Suarez-Navarro, in that point.
Footwork movement really good there. Miss Doi put her under pressure. Got a similar sort of feel the way this second set's developing to what we had in the first.
Sara Sorribes-Tormo back and in her seat. Tracksuit top firmly on. Got the victory over Naomi Osaka for the loss of just 3 games against the world number 10. A good hold after the break. It's a big game, this one, for Doi.
Yeah, no, level's good, Gigi, but the fact is she has, again here, lost the last 3 games. For all that, it's a big one for her here.
Feather-like touch on the drop shot from Suarez-Navarro.
Yeah, you can just see she's so keen here, Suarez-Navarro, to get to kind of 7th, 9-ball territory in the rally, because then she feels Doi can't really hurt her. Again, the Japanese woman's gone to the drop shot there, and that time she saw it coming. Open up the court there that time, Suarez. Only able to play pretty central, and Doi happy to play from there. Just the Japanese woman here just needs to tough out these few points. Take this game somehow, just stem the run, which she wasn't able to really do in the first set. No, I could see the idea, because she kind of exhausted Suarez-Navarro. I think was wanting it to be court Philippe Chatrier. She needed more room behind the baseline there. It's almost in the advertising, the BNP Paribas signage here, wasn't she at times? But the defence, superb. I actually like the choice of shot there, Gigi, at the end. It's clearly lacking the execution.
Absolutely. Yeah. Breakpoint opportunity for Spain to go 4-2 up, second set. The backhand once again, the wand has been waved, the spell has been cast, and the break has been achieved. Spain now in a very, very healthy position, a set and a break, 4-2.
Again there, Doi just couldn't get the ball away. Her first bite in the rally. Another thing about Suarez-Navarro, why she's so good on this surface, not just her movement, her shot skill set, she's very good at anticipating as well. Always generally seems to be in the right spot. As I said earlier, that's tough to do against Doi on her forehand. She can be hard to read, but Suarez, after that, those first couple of games, seems to be getting a good read on the shot directions. Clearly that makes a big difference. If you can split step, you make the right split step, you make the right movement quicker, then you're going to be in place. Was it 6 of 7 games to win the first set? Similar sort of feel, isn't it? Right now, yeah. finish. I mean, clay court repertoire there from Suarez, all of it. And how she missed that at the end.
Ready to say what a fantastic point. Great defence, set it up nicely. And the easiest ball of the point. A little bit too casual from Suarez-Navarro.
Yeah, still no idea how she's missed that. That's the towel there, the last couple of points, how they've gone. Break for a moment. Cleanest overhead, but crucially she had time. She had a lot of court to go into there.
I think there were a few Spanish breaths being held as that overhead came down.
Yeah, there's a bit of frame in that.
If it is, it will be her first ace of the set, her third of the match. And it is. Miss Doi is being shown the mark. She can't see it quite yet. But that's the decision. It was an ace, a first of the set for Suarez-Navarro, third of the match, and a game point.
Yeah, feeling hard done by. She's just got to get on with it. As always, umpire's decision is final.
Another clay court's the umpire, another court, it's Hawkeye.
Yeah. Super return, how quickly she saw it. And it's one thing saying take it on your forehand like that, but she made such good space, Doi.
It's a seventh break point opportunity for Doi in this second set. Just to get us back on serve.
Yeah, she's shown good mentality here, Doi, in this game. No tangible reward yet for it, but I like what we're seeing here. Sticking around.
Yeah, she's staying positive, isn't she, Doi?
Yeah, and she's tactically good there as well. She kind of gives Suarez the one up the tee because she knows she's not going to get ace from there. It's more the slider where she hit an ace earlier in the game. So she's covering that one, but knows she can get across and keep the ball in play on the return if Suarez pops it up the middle.
Few too many errors in that game from Carla Suarez-Navarro. She had the advantage. New balls on serve, second set.
Well, she showed good resolve here. We said it in the previous game. Yes, Suarez-Navarro led her in to an extent, but Doi was there to capitalise, and it's competitiveness, good mentality. We've seen this over the years. Even at a breakdown, didn't get down on herself. And clearly there's still not tons of wriggle room here for her at a 3-4 down in the second, but it's been creditable how she's competed in these last few minutes in particular. Clearly, as we've been saying, it's massive for Japan here. And she continues to do so. 2 down at the end of the first day. Don't fancy their chances from that.
First double fault of the set for Miss Doi. Set up a little bit of pressure now. 3-4. Yeah. Really good serve, wide serve, took Suarez-Navarro out of court, wins the point and the game, and levels us up at 4 games all.
Yeah, it's a big fight back. These couple of games haven't come easily. Just a little bit of a change in the atmosphere here as well. You can pick up the home support. More concerned now. Suarez-Navarro's game's just gone off a touch. Not much. It's so easily, of course, switch it back on. It's a mixture. Missed a couple more balls. Doi has competed well. Really, this rubber could go anywhere from here. She's hit that one well. And even there where Doi is covering the juice court there, the slider, it's hit so well that she can't get to it. She hasn't, of course, got the biggest wingspan, Doi, either. It's a very well executed serve, that one. Chappie just playing out of the central areas of the court, Doi.
She's done what she wishes she'd. Misaki Doi serving to stay in the match. 4-5.
I think here Suarez-Navarro really invest in this game and trying to be aggressive with her return position. Contact points here and try and put Doi under immediate pressure off the return. Seen that serve struggle. I mean, she's double faulted to get broken back earlier in this set. Here's a serve that can break down a bit under pressure. See Suarez, they're itching to open up the angles, open up the court, get it out of the central areas we talked about where Doi's been pretty comfortable. And she had to do it a couple of times over. She was always on top there.
2 points from the win and a perfect day one for Spain. And after an hour and 21 minutes, hands-on hits from Misaki Doi, triple match point. Unless it's changed, it was wide of the mark. So triple match point for Carla Suarez-Navarro in Spain for a 2-love lead on day one of this Fed Cup by BNP Paribas qualifying match.